Hello, this is a product empties or products I've used up video. I'm gonna start with this one by Clinique. This is a take it away or take it off balm. I cannot even tell because I've used it so much. You can see it's completely empty and the letters just rubbed off. And I love this so much, but they don't sell this in my country, so I cannot repurchase it even though I would love to. Next up is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. This is the old formula, and I really like this one as well. I've used up all of it. There is not a single drop, but I don't feel like I can trust the second formulation, so it's too bad. That's gone. Next is the Clarins Hydra Matte Lotion. I lost the cap somewhere. It's also completely empty, and I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. It didn't make my face super matte. But it wasn't even moisturizing enough, so I didn't like it. I'm not gonna repurchase it. Next is the Dior Hydra Life Eye Cream, and the packaging is super cute. I love it. And this also is absolutely and completely empty. I really liked it. It is a very simple, basic moisturizer, but that's the kind of thing I look for sometimes. Like, I don't want to fuss around too much with my eye area. I just want to keep it hydrated and moisturized, and this Hydra Life did it wonderfully. Next is the Estee Lauder Take It Away makeup remover, and this was such an underwhelming product. You can see that there is still a little bit left, but it was just impossible to get out. It's impossible. You can see it's mostly used up, but it's just not worth it. It's a very difficult makeup remover. I have to use a ton of cotton pads with this, and I didn't really like it. I was just using it up because I don't like to waste product, but I cannot deal with this anymore. Off it goes. I also used up this St. Ives hand cream, or rather body lotion, but I used it for my hands. This is supposed to have karité and oatmeal, and it was super good. My hands were ultra soft and I loved it so much. I will probably get this in the full size and also the small size. Love, and it smells nice as well. Another body lotion that I used up was this one by Dove. This is the Go Fresh, and I have issues with this one because I used it during the winter and it made my skin feel cold, so I didn't like it, but I think it was just like my timing. But I don't like to keep too many body lotions open at the same time. I don't know why, I just have that kind of OCD. The color is bright green, which is kind of fun, I guess. And yeah, I liked it. I just didn't like the coolness it left me with. And now another underwhelming product. This is a John Frieda Brilliant Brunette Conditioner. This is just the most blah conditioner I've ever tried. It didn't make anything like super remarkable, anything like I could remember. Not the smell, not the conditioning power. I'm just gonna forget that this exists. Then I used up a sample of the Chance by Chanel. This is the Automne, and even though I'm not in love with the scent, the packaging is super convenient for your purse that I'm just gonna freshen up a little bit with it throughout the day, so that's why it's gone. Then I used up this body scrub. This is a cocoa butter body scrub by The Body Shop, and I love this so much. This is my favorite body scrub ever. I feel it exfoliates, but it also kind of moisturizes my skin. I don't like the packaging because it's kind of difficult to use it in the shower without getting it all wet, but I will certainly buy it again. Then I just used up a Revlon nail file. And then I used up a Rimmel Lash Accelerator. I got this actually for my eyebrows because even though the shape is thick, they don't grow as full as I would like them to. And I also used this on my lashes, even though my lashes are fine. But I didn't really notice a difference with either of them, and I used the entire thing, so I can say that this is not worth the money or the time. And lastly, for skincare, I have this Olay age-defying fragrance moisturizer, and this smells really bad. I cannot put this on my face. I haven't even used this once. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it away because it stinks. Here is an overview of the products so far, and I'm gonna get into makeup right now. I've cleared the space to show you my makeup empties. I'm gonna start with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. I used this in medium plus, which was perfect for my skin. I loved wearing this on top of primer and just blush, and it's a very simple makeup look. I love it and I will buy it again. And I also really love this Dior Skin Nude Cream to Gel. It was amazing, and it is absolutely completely gone. I scooped out everything that I could, and I am actually pretty sad because I cannot find this anymore. There is a new formulation, but it's not the same. It's pretty nice, but I loved that one so much better, and now I can't find it. Okay, now another powder. This one is by Lancome. It's a Tant Idol Ultra, and I went through this so fast because I needed a lot of product to show up on my skin or to make my skin matte. It actually shattered towards the end and it's completely messy, and I didn't really like it. I don't have very much luck with Lancome products. And now an Asian brand. This is Dolly Wink. I got this eyeliner in Japan. It's a liquid brown eyeliner. It lasted forever on my lids and it was just a really good eyeliner. Speaking of brown eyeliners, I finished up this Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof in Oscar Fish. This came in a little Stila set. Whoops. And yeah, this was amazing. I loved the color. Too bad that it was sometimes a little bit gritty texture-wise. But the color was perfect for my eyes. I loved it. Now this is a little brush that came in an Estee Lauder set, and this is completely useless. It's very rough and it doesn't pick up product. Now this one isn't actually an empty, but it dried out. It's a Chanel liquid eyeliner. It's black, number 31, and the reason that I didn't use this is because it flaked on my lids, and that it's just not a pretty look. I was very disappointed with you. Bad, Chanel, bad. Now a CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion mascara. This is my holy grail mascara because it's the only one that doesn't transfer to my lids. I love it. Now a Revlon lip butter in Cherry Tart. I like this a lot. I would show you, but it's really messy because it kind of melted. But yeah, it's empty and it's my second tube, I believe. Another red lipstick is this one from CoverGirl. This one was super long lasting. I love that. And it's in the color Flame. Uh, yeah, Flame. And yes, I really liked it. I want to try more of their lipsticks because the lasting power just like threw me off. I was not expecting it. And yet another red lipstick. It's this one from MAC. This one is in the color Ladybug, and I'm kind of starting my little back to MAC collection here. And yeah, this was a nice color. I wasn't in love with it, but I wore it enough to use it up, so that speaks something good about it. It's standard MAC quality, pretty nice. Another favorite is this one by Estee Lauder. It's the Ideal Light Brush On Illuminator. I like this more than my Douche Eclat. Seriously, this stuff is my favorite, and this is my third tube that I've finished off. And next is this really old CoverGirl Wet Slick. I feel weird about using it because it is really old and I'm not gonna put it on my lips. Ew. Next is this quad by Clinique. This is Teddy Bear, and as you can see, it is almost completely empty. I used almost all these eyeshadows, but I like the colors. This was one of my first quads ever, but this was not pigmented at all. I would never buy this now that I have more options. And I'm also throwing this one away. This is in Polar Blue, and I have barely used this because the times that I have tried, I just end up looking like someone beat me up. I cannot make this work with my skin. This is just awful. It's a disaster every time I try this. Bye bye. One favorite that I used up is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Eye Primer, and I love this so much. This is the second tube I've used up, and they last forever. That is something that I really like. I already have the backup. Next is Professional by Benefit, and I'm not huge on face primers. Like, I will not actually purchase one, but this one was rather nice. I won't purchase it, like I said, but if it comes in a set, I'll use it up. I don't regret having tried it. Next is this tiny eye pencil. I don't even know what brand this is. It's super old. Looks like it's Lancome. But yeah, this is too short to even sharpen, so I'm just throwing it out. Next is this gloss by Victoria's Secret. This is in the color Baby Doll, and it's the only gloss that I have like actually used up. This was one of my first glosses ever, and I'm not a huge gloss person, so it is a big deal when I finish up something like this. Next is this disastrous product. This is by CoverGirl. It's an Outlast lip stain. It just smells like a Sharpie and the texture is like a Sharpie and I hate it, so I will not use that again. And finally, this fragrance, this is by Britney Spears, and I don't like it. It gives me headaches. I didn't even include it in my perfume collection because I don't want to be reminded that I ever owned this. And I cannot bear to give it away to someone that I care about, so I am just throwing it along with these things. So here is everything combined. It's so satisfying to finally be able to throw out all these empty containers. I love Empties videos because I'm just nosy and like to see what other people have used up. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.